The next tessellation type is the rotation method. The rotation method requires the cutout elements to be rotated around one of the corners of the base shape. Let's see how it's done. Sketching. You will really go through a lot of drafts until you come up with a shape that works. This is the step where you're going to spend the most time. Be patient. Let's start with a square and make a bird tile. I'm not going to take credit for this particular shape, but it illustrates the process beautifully. Here is your thought process. Visualize the silhouette of a bird based on your sketches and reference images. What parts do you need to include? Beak, wing, tail. They define the shape of a bird. Sketch at least one part first. Let's say I want the bird to face that way. Instead of going to the opposite side to cut the shape out, I need to decide which side I'm going to use for the cut and which corner I will use as a rotation point. Let's try the bottom side. This doesn't look right. Now the top corner. There, much better. It looks like we can use the cut to make a wing out of it. After defining the wing, let's see what it can look like if I use the bottom corner as a rotation point. Remember, you cannot throw any cuts away. You need to attach them someplace for the tessellation to work. I like it, it's a keeper. Now let's make a stencil for that tile. Start with a square and draw the first piece. Cut it out and rotate to the right. Tape it. The first part is done. Continue with the wing outline. Cut it out and rotate down. Tape. The bird is done. Once the stencil is done, you're ready to create a tessellation pattern. Use a grid for better alignment. Then add details and color shading to the design. Here is another example of the rotation method. I use two sides to draw a silhouette of a rhino. After I cut the pieces out, I rotate them around the corner. Now all you have to do is to trace the tile and add details. Rotation method works with hexagons as well. Here is the famous lizard by M.C. Escher. One more time. I'll repeat the steps. Look closely as the shapes rotate around the corner points. Now you try to come up with your own unique tessellation. Have fun with it and watch the reflection method in the next video.